things were a little rough yesterday, like just emotionally rough is all. Let me get things set up here. Alright. I have to do it from here because I can't trust it any other way. Okay. Let's check over here. Looks like we're live everywhere, so let's bring up today's question of the day. An interesting question. Teleportation or flying? Teleportation sounds cool, but flying might be better because there's too many problems with it. Well, let me go ahead and till this one. Okay, there we go. Alright. But yeah, just less problems with flying. Oh my gosh. Wasn't expecting this, but alright. Okay. There's that. So we got a little more to go on here. Although I don't like it when they do that. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now back into here. Okay. Okay. Okay, that one's not working out well. I wonder why. Link address. There we go. Alright. Got that. let's go on here. But hopefully today is going to go pretty much as well as what I did before, or how things went before. So I was impressed. And if you guys didn't find things so impressive, I was, because I didn't have the problems I had before. Though the game was pretty good, to say the least, too, at least for the start. Okay, doing that. Just a few more. Alright, well, looks like it covers everything there. So, now that I'm mostly set up, I am going to go get a drink. Then I will get the game in and we can get started. If you guys have things to take care of or want to do things just to get yourself situated, now's the time. However, if you need something to do, be sure to check out today's question of the day. If you don't see it, the command in the title of the stream while I'm live should bring it up. I will check that when I get back. Alright, I'm back, but let me check on you guys, so I didn't miss anything. Okay. Looks like everything's situated right, so time to switch inputs. So I should do this first. Come on. There we go. Now switch inputs. And you should get the game in. Alright, there it goes. And here we are. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well here. Like I said, things are going alright, though. I had a bit of a rough time emotionally yesterday. Don't feel like going into it right now, though, because a lot of it just involves things that have been frustrating me for a while. I want to get in on this one. So. Let's see, Van Fair is in Brigard went. Oh, that was too quick. Let's see. July 8th, 12:09, 11:30, I think it said. Following their late-night arrival at Old Town's famed bistro, they enjoyed a specialty dinner courtesy of its owner. After taking turns in the showers, they each returned to their rooms and collapsed into bed, their exhaustion having finally caught up with them. Act 1, back to business. July 9th, 8:05. Capital of Calvardidis, 8th District.
Damn good breeze this morning. Yeah, hey, I don't mind you letting in some fresh air, but at least give a guy a warning first.
Seems the band is back together once again.
If you need an open window that bad, maybe try not wearing a damn leather jacket in the middle of summer.
Well, he's got a good point there, but at the same time, this is kind of reminding me that people have a hard time understanding the difference between practical and suitable for clothing. I don't care that he's wearing that stuff. Heck, Van and his master are wearing jackets. And so is Judith. But at the same time, you have to remember what's good for the weather isn't practical for the person. Some of us, we have a hard time moving around or just traversing in what would be considered suitable clothing. So I'm like, hey, just let him wear what he wants to wear.
Tell that to the other old man sitting next to you, geezer.
He even points it out that Burgard is wearing a jacket.
And FYI, this thing's made for summer. It's the definition of light and breezy. Not to mention practical. It's loaded with ballistic and piercing resistant material. With this, I'll be wrapping up 4 SPGs left and right in style.
Sure.
And speaking of style, just look at me. I got that, talent, and looks to spare. I'm the whole damn package.
Oh my gosh.
Too bad said package doesn't come with a bit of humility.
True, but one can hardly deny he wears it well.
Yeah, it totally fits his vibe. And that goes double for you and your new look, Katra.
You think? I normally go for darker colors myself, but Agnes and Judith recommended this, so yeah. Oh, I also made the headset I use to control my drones more compact, hence me not having that over my ears.
Confirmed. Heat dissipation efficiency has thus increased by 30%.
Well, at least one of us seems prepped for summer. That fits nice and slick, and it doesn't cramp your style either. Suits you to a T.
You bet it does. I've got a pretty darn discerning eye, if I do say so myself.
I suppose this is one of the perks of having an actress as a friend. Honestly, I forget you're a celebrity sometimes with how approachable you are.
I forget because of the catsuit she's always running around in. You know you're never beating the Kingster allegations, right?
I don't need to because I'm not a Kingster! Ugh, I'm so over this.
Teasing aside, you really do look wonderful. All refreshed and ready for summer.
Aw, thanks! I like the outfits you and Barry picked out too. But wow, Agnes. Save some of the spotlight for the rest of us, why don't you?
I must agree. Please, it's really nothing that special.
On the contrary, I can hardly imagine an outfit more befitting a lovely young lady like yourself.
Thank you very much. I actually had a hard time picking this one out, believe it or not. If it weren't for Judith, Fairy, Ren, and Odette's input, I probably would have walked out of the store empty-handed. I was so indecisive.
Only because you look good in everything you tried on.
Don't sell yourself short. You chose that one in the end after all, so own it. We all think you look great. Don't we, Van? What say you?
Force in my hand, huh? I mean, I liked the old outfit just fine. But yeah, this one's nice too. It's the perfect blend of casual and refined, and I can tell the tailoring work is top of the line. Looks great on you, really.
Thank you, Van. I'm really happy you like it.
Holy shit, a genuine compliment? From this socially inept dumbass? Say it ain't so.
It seems like you can teach an old dog new tricks after all. I'm almost jealous of her, honestly.
I really like your outfit too, Van. Oh, and that goes for everyone else, of course. I was cooped up at school taking finals through yesterday, so this is my first time getting to see everyone's new looks.
Ah, yeah. Still, the main reason we were able to get everyone together was because you finally got a few days off. Alright, enough small talk. I want to go over a couple things. Namely, what we learned from Marduk, like how these new shard functions work, and also how we're gonna respond to this whole space program shebang, depending on what happens with it.
So, to check my understanding, the plan is to split our 4SPG work into morning and evening shifts, correct?
You got it. I'm guessing that the program's second phase being pushed forward by half a month has thrown damn near everyone for a loop. And you can bet we'll be feeling the fallout from that mess one way or another. Just think about how slammed we were up through last month.
Fair point.
Don't remind me. I actually had to bust my ass for once.
With the influx of wealth pouring into the Republic, thanks in no small part to the revitalized economy, many criminal organizations, both in and out of Calvard, are looking to take advantage of the situation.
Same goes for all the new conmen, gangsters, black market brokers, and shell companies who've come knocking to get a piece of that pie. I knew the space program was gonna be a big deal, but I never thought it'd cause this much of a fuss. Even the film industry is practically scrambling to push astronaut movies into production.
Wait, seriously? Huh, that sounds kind of neat. Oh, speaking of astronauts, Major Amelia is totally the talk of the town right now, isn't she? If I didn't know any better, I'd say her popularity is on the same level as Elaine's.
Yeah.
She has to be that same person, right?
Doesn't seem like she's bent on hiding it. We did hear that she was a major back during the coup, but the thought of her being a decorated ace pilot never even crossed my mind.
Then we have General Haring, commander of the Republican Air Force. It's a little hard to believe that she's the daughter of such an eminent figure within the military's top brass. During Operation Mille Mirage in the war 3 years ago, he was in charge of the entirety of the Republic's forces. I'm even told that, despite objections, he trusted Lieutenant General Bright enough to turn over command of Calvert's forces to him for a time.
Wow, that's kind of amazing. So he gave over full command to a general from another country?
I've heard that even Dad, the President, trusts him implicitly.
I'm not too sure about you guys, but I kind of found that funny. They let her, like, pronounce that in whole. Like, I might have to play it again, but that's how it sounded like. We all know what she was about to say there, of course, by how it's going, but I thought they didn't stop in time for that dash there.
There are many a rumor about him from those of the Papal Guard who participated, all of which attest to his remarkable reputation. He likely served as part of the backup unit for Cassius, and would have stepped in for him had he fallen on the front lines.
With all those key players in mind, along with the CID, Marduk, and Ikaruga, I don't know if we can take that space program at face value or not. But what I do know is that it might have some connection to one of our pending cases.
Last April, we successfully recovered the Octogeneses in their entirety. We heeded the warning left behind by their inventor, my great-grandfather, Professor C. Epstein. But that wasn't the only warning we heard regarding this.
Recover the Octogeneses before the year 12OX. Else all that we know will come to an end.
This was an isolated incident. You haven't averted the end he foretold in his final entry.
Indeed.
That leaves us with less than 6 months, seeing as we're already well into 1209 now. which means we can't afford to go about it at our leisure. If there's ever a time to act, it's now.
Yeah, we need to get on this like yesterday.
Fine, I guess I can help. Someone's got to be there to carry your asses, and I'm just the man for the job.
Everyone, thank you.
As spirited as ever, I see. Seems my return to this merry crew was worthwhile indeed.
And I can speak for everyone in saying we're happy to have you back. Alrighty then, let's figure out where we're headed for our morning and afternoon shifts. But first, anyone got a preference for going or staying behind?
Well, I'm not too sure how they'll answer. Me, it would just depend on what has to be done.
Dibs on going. I haven't been able to pull my weight around here lately, what with all the events I've had to be at, so count me in!
I mean, I don't got a problem with that, but,
Didn't you have plans for this morning?
Huh? Do I?
Judith? Where are you? The event begins in 30 minutes and we still have the pre-event meeting to do before that.
Nina, what are you talking about?
Again, it feels like that they're not doing it properly, but probably is, and just my mind playing tricks on me. I hear the end of it before that dash. Who knows?
Oh crap! The Golden Requiem fan appreciation event!
Judith, please don't tell me you forgot.
Who forgot? Not me. I was just getting ready to leave, which I'm doing right now.
You forgot!
It's at Esprit Cinema in the Tyrell District, right? I'll be there in 15 minutes. Tell the directors thanks for waiting up. Bye!
Wait, Judith!
I'm so sorry. I'll be done by this afternoon, so I'll catch up with you then. Good luck, you guys!
Well, someone's about to get chewed out. Hope she survives her latest tongue lashing from her grandma. Oh, speaking of, you've met her before, haven't you, Master?
Oh, Dominique? Yes, we've crossed paths on a number of occasions, from incidents both public-facing and otherwise. I understand she was a great help to you while she was working on that much-lauded collaborative film.
Oh, right! You must mean Golden Requiem, Howl at the Dawn, the crossover between two of the biggest box office hits from last year. It's been enormously popular ever since its release back in April.
And it totally lives up to the hype. I've already seen it twice myself.
It's little wonder that they're so swamped with events and the like.
All right, so what's the plan, Chief? Who's going where?
I'm thinking on that now. We're losing daylight, so let's figure out what we're gonna do, then roll out.
Okay, after a brief discussion, Van's crew settled on scoping out 5 districts, including Old Town, during their morning shift. Then, excluding one member left to watch the office, they headed out for work and received a brief orientation on the new shard skill techniques. Okay, so... we'll keep this. So yeah, we'll keep this line up since we got a healer or more. Okay. Team members in reserve can be swapped out at any time, pressing L2 and right on the D-pad, which they did in the tutorial. Okay, L2, and that opens up the parting lineup. Alright. And right on the touchpad to open up the notebook. Alright. Okay, so...
Good morning, birdies. You sound extra happy today. Unlike Van, you're working and eating early in the morning. Good job.
Come on, that's a low blow. I have been trying to be an early bird too, you know.
Oh, hi, Van. Morning, everyone.
Morning, Humes. How goes the swallow watching? Guessing pretty well by how chipper you are.
It's going great. This Sunday school project's been super fun. Hey, Agnes. Look at the baby chicks. They're bigger now, don't you think?
Oh, wow, they really have. I remember when they were just tiny nestlings.
Wasn't that nest only built a month ago? They grew up so fast.
It's nearly time for them to leave home. But it looks like they might have been put a little behind schedule this year.
I asked Mommy about that too, but she says they should be okay to fly away real soon.
Guess you can think of this as a limited time Monmar attraction. Might as well make the most of this chance to watch over them.
Yeah. I'm gonna be sad when they're gone. But that's okay. I'll just make tons and tons of memories with them before they go.
Ah, you may. You've gone and grown up in the blink of an eye. Oh no, I can feel the old waterworks turning on.
Please try to hold it in, Dad. It's too early to be making a racket. Good morning, everyone. You're heading out earlier than usual. Ah, right. Is everything all right with Judith? I saw her scrambling out the door a moment ago.
Oh, that? Nah, she's good. Just following her usual routine. Wake up, screw up, repeat.
Thank you for making our breakfast this morning. It was delicious as always.
Glad to hear it. Good luck with your work today. Van, you better not be thinking of slacking off just because you've got all your helpers with you. And cook yourself something decent instead of stuffing down sweets for once. Remember, you are what you eat.
Yep, he's got a point there. Though it kind of also reminds me of some people that have got on my nerves about it. Like, everyone and their dog knows that we should be eating properly and such. The problem is, depending on where you live, it's kind of hard to eat properly, especially if you have to worry about things like I do, like having only this hand and this hand being like that. So, cooking is a good skill, and other things like that. You know, you just have to be careful and know what you can risk and can't. Like me, I can't afford to be burned on this arm at all because it's harder to treat. Plus, I won't be able to hang out with you guys like this. Okay, ingredient set.
Hey, I got it. You can get off your soapbox now.
Don't worry. We'll make sure everyone, especially Van, has a proper meal. Okay, Yume, we're heading out now.
Okie dokie. Have lots of fun, everyone.
About cooking. Home cooking can be done at any time via the gourmet tab of your notebook, provided you have both a recipe and its ingredients. Home cooking dishes can be learned by using recipe books found in shops or other locations. Okay, so bring up that and go to the cooking category. Alright. You can also provide Victor with ingredients to have him cook up meals for you. Each unique meal eaten will help raise your gourmet ranks, so make an effort to diversify your palate. Victor from Montmartre will use ingredients in your inventory to make special, broader meals for you. Upon consuming a food or beverage for the first time, you'll receive gourmet points. Though dishes categorized as meals can offer benefits to the entire party, they unfortunately cannot be consumed during command battles. Oh my gosh, that's kind of dumb. But alright. Makes sense. Alright, the bulletin board's a given, but we should take a peek at the secondhand repair shop too. Might as well swing by any other places that catch our interest on top of that. Okay, so Stanley is over here. Alright, Rebecca, take care. Just try not to get too lost out there, okay? Good. Got it. I'll do my best. Rebecca, the eternal shutting going out on her own. Now there's a million mere sight. It's kind of funny there that he says that. Like, I don't think we've encountered Rebecca yet, but people do have to go out and such. And the rest of Arkwright Solutions. Is this part of the rehabilitation you mentioned before? Yeah, luckily she's been growing more comfortable with stepping out of her cave, one rege at a time. But her nerves still get the best of her, so I figured she might have an easier go if we made it a work thing. Introducing our brand new on-site repair service, run by yours truly. As long as I focus on the mechanical side of stuff, yeah, I'll survive. Sounds like an uphill climb, but I respect the enthusiasm. We wish you luck, Rebecca. Shoot, hold on a sec. Like, did you guys have business here today? Dad's back home for now, so really put him to the grindstone, okay? Ha, roger that. Okay. Here. Okay, so this is just gonna be the same stuff here.
What would you like?
Okay. Products not previously seen in stores are marked with new, obviously. This change can be seen on the mini-map. Some shops that you already visited will procure new products as the store progresses. Okay, so if it's green, nothing new is there. If it's red, we got new products. That's kind of good that they give us that. Okay, so let's see. I really want some EP cuts. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them, huh? Alright. Okay. Now then we can get a few of these here. Okay, so that's where I should have been looking. Okay. 4 of them. Okay. 6. Alright. And we want some of these. And we also want a few of these. Okay.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
So we got that.
Maintenance mode.
Well, we definitely want an EP cut on you.
Maintenance mode engaged.
And also on you.
You're in capable hands.
Let's also give him that.
Activating maintenance mode.
Okay, you've got something, but... There. Okay, probably give you a shield.
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Do that one.
Let's tune her up.
Okay. That's that one. Now let's see what we can do here. Okay. So not quite as demanding. Okay, do that one. And that one. Do that one. Okay. This one. Okay. No one's taking a lot. So probably do it that one. That's about all that we can do there. Back. Okay. What about the exchange here? Okay, nothing.
Come again.
Okay, what about this? Okay, so we definitely want some of these. So we've got 10,000 to work with. Let's do that one. Okay. Okay. Upgrade that one. Upgrade that. Okay, we're good there. What about bargain bin? Okay, some shops will have some real bargains available. Occasionally you'll even find items you forgot to pick up. in previous chapters. Okay. Oh, nice. So we'll do that one.
Come again.
Leave.
Chalk one up.
Okay. Now this one. Okay, let's see. So this. Oh, that's some experience, huh? Okay, we're gonna do HP first, though. Definitely increase yours. Okay. Okay, now then the power one, huh? Okay, 85. She's a bit weak. We should increase this guy. Okay. Defense. Definitely increase your defense. Magic is attack strength. So we'll increase yours. Okay. Arts defense. Increase yours. Okay. Alright. Let us see here. So we'll do that one. Okay. There we go. Now, there's more of them, huh? Okay, so we do you. Since you're gonna be an important person. Okay, let's see. There we go. There we go. Save here. Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll talk. Yo. Hey Mira, how are you doing? Out of this. Yo, Phil and Cov, how's business? Perfectly well and good, thanks to Chris. Rebecca's become much more proactive as well. It gets a father all misty-eyed, it does. Kisara moving in must have sparked a change of heart in her somehow. It just goes to show you never can tell what bonds people may form or where they might lead. You can say that again. All the more when you consider how close the residents of Old Town are with each other. Hear, hear, it's my hope that everyone will continue to look out for one another. Though personally, I'm eager to set off on my next journey. Tout the sweet. Can't teach an old dog new tricks, can you? Well, for the time being, I plan on watching over the kids as they tackle their new challenges. I'll also be managing our establishment's workshop, so if there's anything you need, simply say the word. Alright. That's kind of what I was doing earlier. You can modify ornaments and spend sepith to unlock slots at workshops within shops. Once unlocked, you can insert quartz into these new slots and raise your max EP. Okay. So, there's that one. Okay. So we've got an event over here. I do like not having to hold the R1 here. Knock knock, anyone home? Just a minute. Now who could that be? Well, you don't look like any postman I've ever seen. Are you from a local business, maybe? Oh, right, there's some sort of problem-solving office on the second floor of Montmartre, right? With a few shifty quotation marks around problem, but that's the one. Just thought we'd swing by and welcome you to the area. You've already heard of us, though. Pretty much everyone in Old Town calls you their go-to people in a pinch. Well, that's nice of them to say. We only just settled in, but this neighborhood has a real cozy atmosphere. It makes us feel a lot less homesick for Bomay than we would have been otherwise. That's good. Well, is, be sure to drink plenty of water. Let's see, the city of Bomb to the northeast of the capital. You can call it a city, but the railway doesn't go there, so it's got a real boonies vibe to it. Did you check out today's question of the day, Mira? And that's why you born and raised Bombites moved into the share house together? Yep, Luke and I have been friends ever since we were little kids, so... Wait, look at the time. Oh, got something on your plate? My part-time job, actually. I'm running behind schedule. And it's all your fault for not waking me up on time, Luke. But not yours, Ginny, for staying out so late. Besides, who do you think I am, your mother? I mean, we are basically family at this point. They certainly seem close. Yeah, and in a rush. Let's just mosey on out of their way. Man, that is funny. Let's see, what do you have? Okay, let's see. Okay.
Please stop by again sometime.
Used to be in the old games that if you just ate something, you'd automatically get the recipe, but that's not what happens here. Nothing around here, so let's check this out. There's a suspicious piece of paper on the bulletin board. Republic Bathhound, let's look on. Una, is unbelievably filthy. The rooms haven't been properly sanitized and they don't change out the water much at all. But the worst part, there's dirt everywhere in the sauna room. It's a mess. What the? This can't be right. Laguna is the furthest thing from filthy. Van, what do you make of this? Speaking as a regular, I can say with confidence the person reporting this is serving a big old slice of bullshit. Who in the world would post this and why? Some people may very well take their words as the truth. You want to look into it? Of course, there's no way I could let something like this slide.
Time to get to work.
Okay. So, the bad rep. Certain quests and events will involve particular topics. You can press square to speak about specific topics with certain individuals. Okay, press left on the D-pad to open to-do list. Here you can refer to details in progress for SPGs and topic quests. Okay. Kind of weird that they did that when you got new terms, too. Well, let's see here. Okay, so there's nothing else around here. There's a conspicuous piece of paper on the bulletin board. Okay, that's all it was. Alright, so now it's just these yellow ones. Okay, so go around to here. I do like how they're pointing out where I can go to talk about these things.
Got something to ask you.
This as a PR opportunity, with Major Amelia Haring announcing her fullest cooperation. Thanks for the heads up.
Teleportation, huh? That can be a dangerous skill, but it does sound cool. In fact, if we continue Railgun, you'd be able to see or hear about how dangerous it can be. Not too sure if they say it really in Railgun or if it's the parent series Index. All I know is that if it's Index, it's an arc that feels like it should be in Railgun. Not that all the arcs do, it's just something important to Railgun stuff. Well, let's see. Oh, I've heard talk about that posting. What a complete load of crock. Good to know we're on the same page with this. It's a given for any of us here in Old Town. A customer of mine said it got their goat so fierce that they tore it down in a fit of disgust. But then a new one got put up in its place. We're dealing with a tenacious little backbiter. The current posting isn't the first in that case. No, in that case. Is there anything you can tell us? I already shared all I know, I'm afraid. If you happen to find the culprit, rake him over the coals for me, will ya? Okay. So we've got one person back at there. And then most of our things are all at the bathhouse.
It's looking to be another scorcher.
You finally gonna go into art school?
Do you have a moment?
Oh, that whole story? As a matter of fact, I'm actually something of an eyewitness to it. See, I was there spying from the shadows when the culprit put one of these, put up one of those postings late last night. Gasp, you were? Yes, I was too afraid to get a good look at his face. But I can say for a fact that it was a green-haired man. And when he passed by me, I distinctly caught the scent of citrus on him. Green-haired man who smelled of citrus? These are some good leads. Appreciate you sharing, ma'am. Please think nothing of it. Okay, key catchphrase. Culprit is green-haired man. I like how they put that in a question mark. Typically their hair would be dyed, but this series does have green-haired people, so it might be naturally green. So let's see. We've already went to that one, so it looks like the bathhouse is the next place.
I was running late yesterday, so I had to settle for taking a shower. You know what that means. Got me some lost sauna time to catch up on.
First thing in the morning? Never change, Van.
And that is kind of tiring there. Let's see. We've gone this batter up. Oh, I believe I've seen you here on more than a few occasions. Yeah, likewise. So mind if I ask you something as a fellow regular? About the bulletin board posting? I saw it, yes. Outrageous nonsense, word and word after word. Incidentally, are you aware of the recent influx of troublesome bathgoers at this establishment? Yes, we were going to ask you about them as well. I must have been born under an unlucky star with how many encounters I've already had with their sort. Some come in groups, chattering loudly, while others bring their towels into the hot water. There are even those who enter the sauna room without wiping themselves down, or who leave their used razors behind. For real? That's just nasty. Mere and wagoners jumping in on the sauna craze, every last one. Most of them were youngsters, the frivolous sort, by my reckoning. With that in mind, I'm willing to bet that one of these vexatious guests is the culprit behind all this slander. Vexatious guests, you say? Is there any specific reason? Isn't it obvious the inconvenience they cause others is of no consequence to them? Anyone so egotistical to the core would have no issue spreading that tripe for kicks. This is exactly why I hate the gaudy, garish youth. Whoa, narrow-minded much? Do you have any evidence to back this claim? Only my suspicion. It's not as though I intend on ferreting the culprit out. At any rate, this entire topic is irking me. I'm through talking about it. He kind of rubs me the wrong way. Those rowdy bathgoers must have really offended him. By the way, is anyone else picking up a faint scent? Must be either the shampoo or body soap he uses. Smells citrusy. Citrusy in that. Could be our guy, but he doesn't have green hair. Culprit is a disruptive bathgoer. Okay, let's see. Good morning. Oh, it's Van and the gang. You sure love your morning baths, huh? Hey, no better way to start my day than a quick hop in the sauna before the crowds come in. That right there's the trick to a good work shift. Well, I won't deny that the baths feel great. Baths here feel great. Definitely. In those Romfarian steam rooms, you have, Ailey's, I think they're called. I'm totally hooked on them too now. My grandparents also came in from up there, so ours are the real deal. We probably owe our recent popularity to that mural, though. Kisara painted it, right? You can almost feel it jumping off the wall. Her art on display at Armace Academy's festival was much the same. She truly does abound with talent. She's been kind of busy since enrolling in Armaeus, but she still pops by every now and then. Hehe, I should let her in for free as an extra tip. She's from up north she's from up in Northumbria herself, yeah. Might already be familiar with Loyalies there. Either way, it's good to know she's starting to come out of her shell. Oh. We appreciate you helping to make her feel welcome here. No problem, she might be 2 years older, but I'd say we're pretty close friends. Okay, now we can discuss the topic. That bunch of baloney. They've got a lot of nerve calling us unsanitary. So you guys are always on top of the cleaning then? The way I hear it, some bathhouses totally skimp on that front. That's why we make it a point to keep our facilities so spotless you can eat off of them. Don't actually try it though, or we'll have a different problem. No worries, I know firsthand how spick and span this place is. So, has that posting hurt customer traffic at all? So far, not a bit. If anything, we've got more business than ever. At the end of the day, saunas are all the rage right now, almost as much as outer space is. I do get the impression they've often been featured in magazines and such recently. Hell, we've got a sauna junkie in the flesh here. Tell me about it. Don't go egging him on ya. And the term is enthusiast, thanks. Well, back on topic, we've been getting a lot of first-timers lately. They'll talk as loud as they want, enter the sauna room without washing off, and that's just the beginning. Etiquette-challenged people like that tend to stick out, I guess. If someone tried that crap in front of me, they'd get an earful and then some. But anyway, thanks for the info. So, ill-mannered, huh? We'll try it. Okay. We've been seeing a few more ethically challenged guests here lately. They'll talk as loud as they want, enter the sauna room without washing off, and that's just the beginning. Okay, so she just repeated herself. It's kind of funny here, I have to get up in their faces just to talk to them. Well, let's see here. We'll do both of them. This place is unsanitary? Nah, that's just what some BS post on the bulletin board said. Sounds like this is your first time hearing about it. Yeah, otherwise I might not have come here at all. Good to know it's just a smear campaign. Okay, so he's not going to be of help. Let's do it. Oh, great. Can't believe I can't talk to either one of these two, and they're both in yellow. Oh, Van, funny meeting you here. I guess this is your home turf though, huh? Totally slipped our minds. Well, if it ain't the street racers, not every day we run into you two around here. Yes, long time no see. Ever since you told me about the bathhouse, I've been raring to drop by. It sounded like just the thing to loosen my body up, so I tagged along too. I have to say, it's pretty darn nice. Oh, we got a convert. Take it from me, the best part about this place is the sauna. And there he goes again. Oh, let him be. I'm sure he's beside himself, having people he can share two hobbies at once with. Okay, so let's check about the ill-mannered. Bad-mannered bathers, I didn't notice anything special. You think some of the regulars here might think of us that way? Nah, don't sweat it, you guys should be fine. And then, bad reputation. Someone actually posted that on an old town bulletin board. But the bats here are great. Man, talk about obnoxious. Yeah, you can say that again. Okay. So we kind of exhausted him. That guy's got green hair. But let's see what goes on. Boy, though, what a pain in the keister. This whole project has had us rushed off our feet. How long's it been since we last had to scurry about collecting intel like this, especially you, Huck? Yes, well, when duty calls, we can't deny it. Not after that pinup mag launched in the spring. And they were right to name it pretty. Every issue's chock full of fresh-faced cuties, feasts for the eyes like never before. Until we poured over every last risque shot that those girls have to offer, this project of ours goes on. And here I thought they were talking about the space program. These fossils never change, the sun rises and their tents with it. Well, if it isn't Van and Aaron, care to join in on the action? I'll pass sides. Aren't you supposed to be busy with your real job? Well, sure, but everybody needs a breather now and again. Ha, now if Miss Amelia were around, that would get my motors revved up. Sure is one faraway look in his eyes. It's hard to believe he's actually a super famous investor. True enough, still, I get the sense he's just looking for some escapism. Okay. Let's check on the bad rep. Ah, the posting, I'll tell you what. Little Anya's got my deepest sympathies. There's not a soul around who would read all that and feel uplifted. Any regular can tell it's nothing but hogwash, though. An absolute nuisance is what it is. Okay, and then what about ill-mannered customers? Because the way he interacted with us seems like he's a regular. It does feel like there's been an upturn in poorly mannered bathgoers. Can't even relax with folks like them around. If anything, it gets your blood boiling. From that perspective, the culprit might actually be one of us regulars. That's so, it's definitely a possibility. Culprit is regular? Okay, I think that's all the information we need. Wow, we sure talked with a lot of people, didn't we? We heard multiple perspectives on the misinformation posted on the board. What stood out to me was Huck's. He said the culprit might be a regular. And someone else speculated it was the work of a vexatious guest. Oh right, didn't we get a description of the person who put up that post? Yes, a green-haired man who gave off the scent of citrus. Well, this is turning out to be a pretty damn good warm-up case. Hey Anyas, have you worked out who the culprit is? Who the culprit is? I say the details that we got are just enough to have a suspect pool. Oh, yes. Okay. This one's gonna be a bit hard. Because this one's only a bit on the go. That's kind of a recent thing. So I'm having a hard time saying someone else a green-haired regular. So we're just gonna have to go with them both here. So we'll do top one and then see what goes on. I'm fairly certain it's the green-haired regular we spoke to earlier. His features match the eyewitness report, and the citrus scent is a dead giveaway. Yeah, and he's got a motive for it too. Right, those dickhead bathgoers grinded his gears like nobody's business. Guess he thought the dabblers would stay away if he made the bathhouse's rep go down the shitter. Then he could enjoy the bathhouse in peace. I knew something was up when he tried pinning the blame on other guests. In any event, I don't think there's any room for doubt now. He must be our perpetrator. And shall we speak to the man in question again? Yeah, let's bring this case to a close. Okay, I lucked out there. Okay, what is going on here? Okay. Phew, all this rapid change in the world is taking a toll on my old bones. To be honest, it's gotten where I don't even want to think about work. Our Mahjong games aren't over till favorite girls get some brand new shirts and pretty. Oh brother, guy must be stressed to high heaven. Okay, let's see here. It's kind of a bit much here. So now I'm really confused about how to do this. Okay, so it was him. Circumstantial evidence of the perp.
Give me your thoughts.
But yeah, his hair doesn't look green. But we'll see about this. You can't be serious. You would accuse me of putting up that post? I demand to see your proof. Well, afraid we've only got circumstantial evidence, but if you really want to see it that bad, we can go grab it. Circumstantial evidence is the strongest evidence, though. When you think about it. Just know that if we go down that road, there will be no avoiding getting the police involved. If you don't want things to escalate to that point, then I would strongly suggest you confess right now. Nice, got his ass. You're so cool, Agnes. So what'll it be? I admit it. I can't believe it. That was all you're doing? Yes, the little time I got to spend in Laguna baths each day was precious to me. That being said, I fully understand what I did was a crime, so I'll turn myself in to the police. You two good with that outcome? Honestly, I really don't think we need to make a mountain out of a molehill. In fact, I understand where you're coming from. Also, we kind of been letting bad-mannered guests have their run of the place, admittedly. As such, we won't say a word to the police. Still, letting him off the hook entirely doesn't feel right either. Can't say I disagree. What do you think, Agnes? Curious about your thoughts, seeing as you were the MVP in this case. I think I'm pretty sure Alright, everyone else worked out the answer too, though. Well, let's see. What should the punishment be? Let's see. Kind of a hard one here. Given his circumstances, it's kind of hard to say banned makes sense for it. And cleaning duty, I'm not too sure that would be a good thing to give him, but who knows? We'll just have him hand out flyers, is what I should say. Since you spread the horrible mistruth about Laguna being filthy, it's only fitting that you counteract its effect by sharing a whole lot of positive word of mouth. For example, you could hand out flyers in front of the stations. Why don't you do this for about 1 month, let's say? Ooh, flyers, that's a great idea. How do you feel about that? Of course, I'd be happy to hand them out. Look at you go on, yes. You showed excellent judgment. Honestly, that's just channeling what Anne might have said in this context. What matters is that we've reached a good point of compromise.
Well done, everyone.
Okay, got it.
Deposit confirmed.
Okay. Certain choices made within the game will greatly affect your LGC alignments. Depending on what answers you choose, either the log, gray, or chaos alignment will increase. You can do many things from the desk at Arkwright Solutions. SP report, and to report the quests, listen to the radio, which does weather progress, and then rest. Okay, that about does it for Old Town. Definitely catching a little whiff of something, though. Oh well, still gotta drop by the Station Street in the Marche this morning. Might as well poke our heads in at the Station Street Guild while we're at it, and maybe the police station over in Satan too. Would have been nice if I could just ask him about the space program, but he's probably neck deep in his work on it. Guess I'll have to settle for talking to anybody else that's connected to it. Travel menu is now accessible. Station Street, Same District, Trion Mall, and Center Marches have been added to the travel menu. Okay. So, save here. Okay. Nothing to deal with there, so gotta go through all of them, huh? Alright. So let's go here.
Off we go.
Wow, Station Street's even more bustling than usual. Yeah, you can really feel the energy in the air. Seems like enthusiasm has only been building in response to Project Startaker. The reality of it all finally clicked once the second launch was moved forward. Yeah, it's party hardy mode out here, but we didn't drag ourselves over to restate the obvious, did we, Van? Right, something about this makes my nose twitch. First step is to get a feel for the situation. You know the drill by now. Swap intel with the guild, then hit up the other establishments in the area. The departments, door gun shops, a definite must for one. it may be a good idea to speak with other people we're familiar with as well. Yes, getting a grasp on how they each are adapting to the present conditions would only be to our benefit. Okay, let's give this place a quick sweep. You can now view connection events. Connection point needs to see connection event. No, use connection points to see connection events for particular characters. Select your character of choice from the right, from the connect tab in the right on D-pad to-do list, then spend 1 point to view an event. Alright, you can now send gifts. I'm glad that they're telling us how to do gifts here. You can buy gifts from various shops. These gifts can be given to characters through the Connect tab on your to-do list. You earn connection points when you present gifts to allies. Upon acquiring a certain amount of connection points, your connection level with the selected character will increase. This will earn you a reward as well. Press up on the main menu to open up the achievement menu. Okay, that's what we've been doing. Here you can obtain rewards for completing certain challenges or winning certain fights. If an achievement has been unlocked, the achievement icon on the main menu will appear golden. We know that. Alright. And there is nothing. Alright, so the board is what looks like it. So it's kind of funny that the board is what's optional.
Hosting a special event on the roof of the building. All shoppers are cordially invited to come and participate.
Hey there, Spurgeon. Heard you took a trip to Marduk HQ. Guessing you came back here in a huff because of the second launch yesterday. You guessed right. There's a lot going on in the capital by the sound of things. That's putting it mildly. It's like the whole world's flipped upside down, both front stage and backstage. Wonder if that's what the government was aiming for from the word go. Surely that's not the case. I mean, this is President Silver Fox we're talking about here. Throwing everyone for a loop is what he does. Ah ha ha. So, have you noticed anything weird going on? Well, I hear the military's been holding a bunch of exercises, and not just at Baratier Air Base. Don't know much more than that, though. Gotcha. Wonder if they're doing those because of the incident in the spring, or maybe they're related to the space program. I think we'll need more information before we can come to a definitive conclusion. Well, if I pick up on anything else, I'll let you know. Careful out there, you guys, as usual. If you've got any weapon needs, you know where to find me. Okay, weapon parts and armor can be purchased from certain stores and boutiques. Press L1 and R1 at shops that sell equipment to cycle through character exclusive equipment. That's a nice thing. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so you got a good selection here. So we'll upgrade yours. Okay. Now then, reduced taken and damage taken in field battles. That doesn't sound bad. Damage up, increases power charge attacks in field battles, okay. Increases power of quick arts in battlefield, okay. And then there's that. Okay. And Gunner's built. Crit up and strength up. Okay, so we can get 3 of them. But not too much that I'm seeing here. So don't want to take too much of those stuff. Okay. So enhance that. Okay. Enhance that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Enhance this.
If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly sourced from farmers, look no
Okay. Enhance that. And then we enhance that.
I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
Alright. Save there because we got weapons improved. Okay, by the way, you guys hear that there was a big management shakeup at Sect Arms after the incident in the spring? Yeah, I did, but I don't know any of the specifics. You able to shed light on said shakeup? Wish I could. Afraid I'm just as in the dark about that as you, though. But what I did hear is that after the restructuring, a bunch of their parts started popping up all over the all over the black market. We're talking everything from outdated weapons to prototypes that never made it into production. Oh, that sounds very bad. True, but it sounds super cool too. I presume some have ended up on the shelves of Blacklight District's vendors? Yep, definitely. And there's rumbling that one part also made its way into the hands of an ostensibly front-facing seller too. Sounds like they have contacts in the criminal underworld, so who knows what they're planning to do with it. Well, that's about all I got. If you want to know more, you'll have to dig into it on your own. Oh, one more thing. I heard the part they got is a high-spec prototype. It was an invention that Rosalie woman made by mistake. Rosalie, the chief developer at Sect Arms, who was acting behind the scenes during the spring. I thought she had been arrested, though. Yeah, but then she was released on bail and she fled the country after that. Haven't heard anything about her since. The fact the old biddy actually made it out is shady as hell. I know running with her tail between her legs is what she's good at, but still. Regardless, if we do manage to get our hands on that weapon, it could prove to be useful in fights. Fair point. In that case, might be worth keeping an eye out for. Though that require us working out the identity of the seller who's got foot in the light. One foot in the light and the other in the dark. And we've got diddly squat on that on the lead front. Wait, there is that person who helped Yoon's bike. If there's one place that have a connection to both sides, it'd be his hardware store. He's got a pretty wide spread of goods too. Guess it couldn't hurt to drop by.
I need to get to work.
Okay. Sect Arms. Alright, so save here. So if they mentioned Humes, it's gotta be Old Town.
Let's roll, gang.
Okay. There we go. My guess was right. Zect Arms. Yes, I heard about that. Being a humble engineer myself, it's only natural that they'd catch my interest. Much of what I've been told comes from more, again, down in the Blacklight District and other such folk. Though naturally, you won't find me selling any such things among my wares. Okay. Let's see if I exhausted him, though.
Pardon me.
Okay, so I did exhaust him. Okay. So here. Okay.
What do we have here?
There's a 4SPG on the bulletin board. I took on a shady part-time delivery job and now I'm in trouble. I was blinded by the light, by the high pay, but once I got the mirror, my personal information was stolen. Please, you have to help me. I'll be waiting by the back alley near the station cult. Okay. Oh, here's a 4SPG on the bulletin board. Shady part-time delivery job. When I think of clandestine delivery persons, she is the one who always springs into mind. Personally, I don't think she has anything to do with this 4SPG, at least I hope she doesn't. Well, whatever the case, there's been a lot happening behind the scenes lately that I'd classify as concerning. Might be worth looking into and hearing what our prospective client has to say. Okay. Nothing there. Oh, let's see here. Set our navigation. Okay. Okay, so shops with it, huh? What about here?
Time to depart.
Things are as common Satan as ever. Even so, the space program sparked a considerable surge in corporate activity. In that sense, a commercial center like this should be feeling some level of impact. Yes, though difficult to gauge by appearances alone, there must be quite a lot of Miram moving about here. So how should we approach this district? Well, as curious as I am about what's shaking on the business end, our first order of business is comparing notes with the police. They ought to give us some decent leads on how things are shifting under the surface. The inspector's definitely mellowed out lately, bet we can squeeze more than a few answers out of him. Yeah, let's head up the station first and work our way around from there. But that's not why I came here. Okay, nothing there. So what about Treon Tower?
What are we waiting waiting for?
Oh, looks like they're putting on some kind of show. The recent excitement over the space program has them holding more events than ever before now. On top of that, even subcultures like idols have been getting bigger share of the spotlight. Oh, sounds like fun. It does catch my interest, but what's really on my mind is how businesses and foreign companies are reacting to things. Well, there are a handful of places here where we can follow up on those fronts. The Vern Store, Velas Investment Bank, and the Liberal Boutique, for example. Let's add them to the list and take a lap around. Might be smart to peek at whatever's happening on stage, too. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything here. So that one's a bust. And we'll check here. It might get us a story in, but
Let's be on our way.
we need to be sure of what we can see. And there are a lot of shops here. This district's teeming with activity just like always. It only gets more packed by the day with the economy hitting its stride. Well, obviously a market's the first place you'd expect that to affect. Still, all this liveliness is sure to be drawing in people of all sorts. Yeah, might even be some we know. Let's give the place a once-over. And again, nothing. It's kind of dumb. Give us this one, but nothing to go on.
Let's be on our way.
Okay. Again, we've only got this guy to work off of. See, Rebecca seems intent on moving forward, so I plan to watch as she does. Well, for a short while, that is. After 4 whole months here in the capital, it's high time I set off on my next journey. This space craze may have the world in teensy, but my interests lie more in the frontiers of Sumeria. Just the thought of them gets my heart aflutter. Okay. I don't think anyone around here knows how to get out of my funk, so I'm gonna look this up because this is getting frustrating here. Because I do want to get on this one. Because I exhausted everywhere I can go, and this stuff is lining out with things. So it's this one. Okay. Alright. So it looks like I am supposed to go around here. That was just kind of annoying. Okay, so we've got 2 places to go for.
Let's do this.
Hey there. How's business treating you?
Okay, there we go. It's now telling us where things are.
Got a question for you.
Think you're barking up the wrong tree here. Sure, I've got ties to some less than illicit types, but the weapons I sell are all properly authorized, see? Alright, let's not kid ourselves. No way you couldn't get your hands on that sort of stuff through some back channels or other. I won't deny it. But the goods Zect Arms puts out are too chancy for me to do business with all willy-nilly. So sorry, but if that's what you're after, you'll have to look elsewhere. Damn shame. He never explicitly stated that he doesn't have any on hand, though. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that Yasun's our guy. But for whatever reason, he's being dodgy about it. Maybe we could try and strike up a deal anyway. If we are in need of a bargaining chip, perhaps it would behoove us to speak with the police. It may yield us useful intelligence given their vigilance for Zect Arms merchandise. We also know someone in Old Town with a penchant for components. He might have more details too. Okay. So now we've got somewhere to go. This is a bit less frustrating. Okay, concealed goods. Old Yasun, that sounds like him alright. Not to say I don't understand why you'd have qualms about handling wares that precarious as is. So what do you think Yasa's planning to do with the Zect Arms weapons he got his hands on then? Disassemble them into their base components and sell them off where I had to hazard a guess. That approach carries far, far less of a risk than the alternative, though I can't help but find it a tad wasteful. How so? Is it that the components themselves are low in value, perhaps? Precisely. Zect Arms tends to use counterfeits of parts from other makers. As such, they aren't worth much individually, but one could argue that ZA's true merit lies in their ability to bring out the full potential of said parts via unconventional combinations and customizations. In other words, there's overwhelmingly more profit to be had selling the weapons in their finished state. Exactly right. If anything, doing the alternative may very well land him in the red. Makes sense. Thanks for the helpful tip. Okay. Profit margin. Alright. So he's not going to be the one because he gave us.
Let's be on our way.
Okay. Police HQ. And one other place, huh?
How's that project coming along?
Oh, there's way too many people around. Oh, there is a shop here at least, so. Oh, that's just a vending machine, that's why. Okay. Let's clear this out just to make things a bit... What's up, Inspector? Got a sec to chat? Good morning, Detective Nate.
Good morning to you too, Agnes. As for you, Spriggan, what do you need from us, huh? What gave you the idea you could just waltz in and out of here like you own the place? And don't talk like we're all buddy-buddy.
Okay, I get this is your bit, but you ain't exactly practicing bias-free policing with these attitude pendulum swings. Come on, all of us are friends here, right, Inspector? We've worked on tons of cases together at this point.
Well, that's true, and even if you have been helpful from time to time, we have to set some limits, or else word will get around that the Edith police rub shoulders with those who dabble in the gray.
Say that, but didn't you visit Hunt Mart with your family the other day? Yeah, you and Victor talked up a storm about your daughter and Yumi before teaming up to rag on Van.
What I do in my free time is beside the point.
Let's cut to the chase. Is there something I can help you with today? And keep it brief, okay? We're busy here. That's so. You guys slammed these days too? Guess that makes sense. Well, with the whole Republic being caught up in the space program hype and all. When there's an increase in events and tourists, it follows that trouble will rise as well. Ah, well. That isn't really a problem for us in itself. After all, Edith's security is about as good as it can be when the police aren't being kept at arm's length anyway. And what do you mean by that, kept at arm's length by whom? I'm getting to it. See, oh crap. Sigh, that's not information meant for prying ears is what I'd normally say. But seeing as you all have some connections on that end, this might actually be worth divulging to you. So you've been having coordination problems with the CID and the military recently? That doesn't seem right. They didn't even give us a heads up about the second rocket launch until the last possible second. The whole thing was suddenly broadcast live to the city's screens, leading to all sorts of problems cropping up. It's a small miracle we managed to prevent any major incidents or accidents from happening. Feels like their activities are more opaque than ever before. I had hoped you might have heard something from that friend of yours. Let me bring this up here. Just to make sure we're still live. Sad to say, but nah, I've got nothing. Seems Marduk didn't get any advance notice either. Must be acting all on their own then. Yes, I had the same thought. So I guess I'm not gonna be taking it easy before the final rocket launch is over and done with. Hey, Inspector, you mind if I put off that case you assigned me? And just what compelled you to ask such a stupid question? You know as well as I do, it's nothing we can postpone. What case are you talking about, if I may ask? Well, lately we've had a string of missing person reports being filed by mistake. Like a wife running away from home after a fight, or a boyfriend vanishing out of the blue, you know? Oh, that kind of thing. Every time they come back within a few days, and we'll get a call to have the report retracted. Sorry, sir. Forgive me in my big mouth. Normally I'd say that doesn't sound all that unusual, but them happening one after another is definitely weird. Agreed. While there only been a handful of instances so far, it's nevertheless still cause for concern. We've been investigating this in addition to all the work the space program has caused. Unfortunately, leads are a bit scarce at the moment. Gotcha, in that case, we'll keep an eye out on our end too for now. Gotta pay you back somehow for all that juicy police intel you just gave us. Apologies, but I'd be beyond grateful for it. Hold on, Inspector. We don't need to rely on him. I'm still making progress here. By standing there yapping? Sure, yeah. Now get back to work, you lazy oaf. Okay. Okay. Now we can get somewhere. Let's see. Suspect arms. The police are aware that a large number of weapons have been dumped into the black market. Our reports indicate that the armaments used by Armada's leaders were manufactured by Zect Arms. We'll have to keep a close eye on things to make sure such heinous weapons aren't misused again. Okay. And what about concealed goods? Carrying a product manufactured by Zect Arms could be in violation of the law depending on your situation. Really? The counterterrorism laws have recently been revised, meaning there are even more reasons someone can be charged. Like, say, unauthorized possession of weapons of unknown purpose. Unknown purpose, like if you weren't using it or selling it? It sounds like that would apply. Hoarding weapons behind closed doors might be viewed as preparation to commit an act of terror. I could see how the law might make that assumption anyway. Yes, but even so, there are cases where storing weapons long-term is required. In such cases, you can submit a report and get approval, but it'll be harder if the weapon was made by Zect Arms. I never know what you're thinking, but you fixers be careful, alright? Don't worry about us. We're honest citizens. We'll never do anything dangerous like that. So you say. Sure sounds like it can be a real problem if someone hung on to something like that. Yasun probably doesn't want that kind of heat, so we might be able to persuade him to part with it. Okay, risk. Okay, I think we got enough info now. So it'd be better to it'd be better so without taking it to pieces, and there's a risk to holding on to it. This should give me a leg up in the negotiations. Alright.
What are we waiting for?
Hey there, how's business treating you?
Okay. A reason to sell.
A little birdie told me.
I see. I had a nagging feeling that was the case. Well, I guess it's in my best interest to part with it ASAP. Maybe I can still walk away with a tidy profit. At the very least, I'm sure you all wouldn't use it for some nefarious end. Very well, since you went to all the trouble of digging into this, I'll sell it to you. Cool, appreciate that. So you had it all along, but why? To be honest, it was pure coincidence that I saw this thing floating around. It's dangerous having these things on the open market, so I snatched it up before it could fall into the wrong hands. I had planned to dismantle and sell it, but I had no idea doing so would put me at that much of a loss. Is that a fact? In any event, I'll turn it over to you for the right price. I do still run a business here. Let's see, how about 900 Mira? I've got enough for that. Should I go for it? Purchase it. Okay, I'll take it. I'll admit buying something Rosalie made leaves a sour as hell taste in my mouth, but if it helps beef up our arsenal, I can't complain. Yeah, I'm already looking forward to testing it out. Sounds like we have a deal. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you want me to disable the limiter? Wait, it has a limiter? That's right, because admittedly its handling is a bit unwieldy. As such, I wouldn't call the weapon weapon layperson friendly. With the limiter on, its output is only so-so, but even then, it doesn't really have any downsides to speak of. Incidentally, you won't be running afoul of the law if you were to use the weapon as it is. On the other hand, if the limiter were to be removed, then its raw offensive power will increase exponentially, but it will come with a few corresponding drawbacks, yes? Exactly, and FYI, there's a chance you will be breaking the law if you use it without the limiter. So you want to play it safe and leave it on, or are you willing to take the gamble? What should I do about the limiter? We'll leave it on. Honestly speaking, I'm not a fan of taking on more risk than I have to. You can leave it to the way it is. Understood. It'll still serve you well in its current state, so no loss. Python 10. I appreciate your business. I can trust a Spriggan to handle it with finesse. Thanks for all this, and sorry for asking so much of you. Yep. No, not at all. If anything, I should be the one apologizing for giving you grief. Alright, I hope to see you again.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Okay. Alrighty then. So now that we finished that one, we can go over here. Still good on time.
Maybe I should get an Orbital scooter too.
Okay, there you are. Eek, did you need me for something? Wait a sec. Like, you're that Spriggan guy, aren't you? Colt, right? We saw your 4SPG. We're from Arkwright Solutions. Oh, thank the goddess. I can't believe you actually came. I really need your help, man. I've got no one else to turn to. Everything will be alright, we promise. Why don't you start by describing the problem in detail? Yeah, give us the rundown. Right. Well, to start, I'm a college student here in the capital. And not too long ago, I helped someone out with a job, but it turns out it wasn't exactly legal. Oh, I've heard about that criminal organizations forcing unsuspecting people to do their dirty work. Yeah, and thanks to the rise of the Orbital network, the number of victims is increasing. I'm self-supporting, so I have to take all the jobs I can to make ends meet. But when I saw the new Orbital scooter I had to have it, I ended up buying one on credit. While I was working even harder than ever to pay it off, I came across this advertisement on the net. They were recruiting for a part-time delivery and position open only to those with Orbital scooters. I applied and followed the instructions detailed in the Orbital mail I got. Then they sent me this briefcase. All I had to do was take it to a specific place, and they deposit 5,000 Mira into my account. Or more like they took it. At first I was over the moon, but as I thought on it more, I got cold feet. I sent them a message saying I had to back out, and in response they gave me details about the next job, along with a record of my personal information. A threat, huh? They've got it down to a science. They sent you more Mira too, right? Yes, I tried to give it back, but they wouldn't take it. Sending money to turn you into an accomplice is a pretty common move for these guys. I take it that's why you can't go to the guild, even though you're looking for help. There's no getting around the fact that you're a mule for these guys. The guild and the police definitely wouldn't let that slide. If this gets out, you might be kicked out of school. I know, that's why I haven't turned to them. I spent a whole year preparing for college and then I finally made it. My parents were so happy for me. I never imagined something like this would happen. Stupid me and my stupid greed. You're the only ones I can turn to. Please help me. Van. Okay, let's go ahead and accept it since we got plenty of time here. Alright, we'll help you. These guys are luring people in with tempting offers and then dragging them into the shadows. No way I'm letting them get away with it in my own backyard. Well said, let's do what we can to find an ideal solution. Oh, thank you very much. Save your thanks for when we're done. Till then, we're gonna need something to start with. Why don't you finish telling us everything you know? You got it. A slightly calmer Colt is then able to relay more information about the case. After which, the group had him wait in the back alleyway. I don't like that message. Hopefully it was taken care of. Okay, looks like it wasn't. Hold on here. Alright. Alright. Got it taken care of. Let's see. A delivery man job, huh? Sounds like someone's trying to capitalize on Hermes being off the grid. Yes, they're taking advantage of the void she left behind as well as the recent release of the Orbital scooter. They put a surprising amount of thought into this scheme. What they're doing is pretty damn low, though. That's putting it mildly. I mean, they're pushing innocent people into a life of crime. We need to catch them before they do any more harm. There's just one problem. Only clue we've got is the message Colt showed us from his employer. Right. And I'm sure it won't shock you to learn the sender's address is encrypted. But some of the orbital mails were forwarded to multiple people simultaneously. By analyzing those, I was able to identify one other recipient. So what you're saying is someone else has been dragged into this kind of work? The name of the person in question is Largo. Theo and I already figured out where he is too. The Satan District. Odds are he's got a scooter. Let's see what we can find.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Alright. Hold on, guys. I need a break to get a drink and bathroom too. So I'm gonna do that. So we'll save first. Alright. Now I'm gonna take that break for the bathroom and drink. You guys take this opportunity to do the same. But if you need something to do, be sure to check out today's question of the day. If you don't see it, the command in the title of the stream while I'm live. Just bring it up, and I'll check on answers to that when I get back to. With that, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, but let me check on you guys. Yeah, nothing there. And nothing there. Alright. Let's get back to this then. I should check on my controller here. Okay, we're still good. So we'll just save again just to make sure. Alright, so...
What's next?
Let's see.
Objective set.
Alright. So... I think... it's set here, but... let's see... please help... Largo and Salem, okay.
I guess we're off.
Okay, nope, not there. So... oh, there is something down there, though. Okay.
How's that project coming along?
Get on it now. Time is money.
Well, I understand why you might think that. Yes, it does.
Okay. Not there. It's probably out further. There we go. People forced into illegal gigs. They want me to take this briefcase someplace outside the city lines? Damn it, their demands get worse and worse each time, same with the pay. Our partnership has proven very lucrative. I'm looking forward to your continued results. Just don't think you can get away from us. Shit, how did it come to this? A blank message. No doubt about it, that's Largo. Yep, looks like we hit the jackpot. Who are you guys? No, who are you? I'm what you call a Spriggan, and I got a couple questions for you. It's about your current job. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have to hide it, we're on your side. Unless you really did sell your soul to an organized crime syndicate, then I'm not so sure. I bet you were told that if you talked to anyone, you'd regret it. I know nothing. Leave me alone. I don't have a choice. As long as I do well, I'll move up. And the only other option is 6 hours down. That's the underworld for you. Now you're stuck in the middle of it, but it's too early to give up living in the sun. Seriously, what do you want from me? Wait, did you say Spriggan? Don't tell me you're that problem solver I heard about. The one and only. Look, we're here to help. Mind giving us the lowdown? So he and Coulter are in roughly the same boat. Though it sounds like Largo's done a few more jobs for them. I realized the goods I was delivering were suspicious, but the pay was too good. I convinced myself it would be fine as long as no one found out. By the time I realized just how bad it was, I was in too deep. So they don't use your personal information to back you into a corner. They exploit your guilt and fear as well. Ooh, when I get my hands on these guys, guess we better follow the stench back to the source ASAP. Is that even possible? You don't even know who my employers are. That all depends on what clues you can give us. For starters, why don't you hand me the goods? There's surely no better clue than the product itself. Hey there, legend. Teleportation's a bit dangerous, though, isn't it? And I'm glad you're here. Also, good news. I was able to know that you're in right now. Last time you were here on the stream, I was having audio issues, but so far this is the second stream after I've made some slight modifications, and it's really helping me out right now. So, I can at least hear you now, and everyone else. Well, let's see. Back to this. Seeing how convoluted their setup was and how they forced you to transport the case, opening it up might just lead us directly to them. Fair warning though, since we're not the police or the guild, we can turn a blind eye to the stuff you got tricked into doing. But you'll have to give up the dirty mirror you made. That's as much of a break as I can give you. Yep. But yeah, as I was saying, teleportation sounds cool, but it can be a bit dangerous. Like in Reldex, I think if you miscalculate the teleportation, you can get yourself trapped into stuff. And then there's also the fact that teleportation kind of involves breaking us down into atoms or whatever and putting us back together. So essentially we're killed and then put back together. But still, it is a cool choice. I kind of chose flying because it's gonna be less problematic. Sure, you've got air trouble and probably space if you go up that far, but not too many things to think about compared to teleportation. Let's see. But here we go. It all depends on whether you fear your employer more than you trust us. I get it. I'll trust you for now. And I agree to your conditions too. Please help me. The group received the attaché and checked its contents. A gun? Weapon trafficking? And they were using normal people to do it. I had a feeling, how did I get caught up in something like this? If the police had pulled me over even once, then all the blame would be put on you as the man in charge disappears. It's a pretty common tactic. Scan of trace odor residue on touch in case complete. Observation scent of fresh produce, seafood, and other consumable goods identified. Deduction 78% chance attaché case passed through the Center Marché. Oh, the Center Marché? I guess Theo would be familiar with it, seeing as they sometimes do grocery runs for Montmartre. But I can't really think of many hiding spots there that rats like them could hole up in. Can't hurt to drop by and do some shard searches just in case. In the meantime, you should find some place to lay low, but keep sending them updates like you're still doing the job. You got it. I'll do whatever you need. You got it. Please, you're all I've got. Okay, so here.
Go, go, go!
Scent particles in the air are confirmed 97% match for the analyzed odor residue on the attaché case. Well, it sounds like we made the right call coming here to do shard searches. Now let me register the metallic scent of the gun in the app and done. We're good to go. Great, alright, let's get to searching. And use shard search to follow the metallic scent. You can now use shard search throughout town. By pressing R1, you can examine objects in suspicious spots you normally can't see.
Something's there. Do a shard search. Beginning search. Let's have a look. I found some.
Scent continues beyond the door. Seems this connects to the old sewer system. This must be the place then. If everyone's ready, then let's jump them. And so they carefully made their way along the old sewer system. Eventually, they arrived in a wide chamber deep inside. So it was you guys, the Dollar family. Who are you? It's the damn Spriggan. Why is he here? This is the gang that Ronald was part of before he was arrested for the Armaeus incident. So you're the ones behind the gun peddling, huh? Here I was all psyched up for a big shot mastermind showdown, but you're just the same third-rate mafia gutter trash we've fought a million times before. So say that again, I dare you. We've had enough trouble as it is, being on the police and guild's radar thanks to that damn spoiled brat. There's no way we're gonna let you ruin this golden egg laying scheme we thought up on our own. On your own? Gathering people's personal info, using fear to force them to commit crimes? Buddy, that's right out of Almada's playbook. You just missed one crucial lesson. In the end, they got wiped out. Now, as far as the dirt you have on all the people you dragged into your criminal enterprise, you're going to give it all to us. And we want all the hardware you used for these jobs too. Go to hell. You think we're gonna let you stop it, us? 8 hostiles confirmed. We have to intercept them quickly. There's nothing to worry about. Let's get this over with. Okay. Okay.
You have this. Over here. All for you. Get lost. Eat it.
That'll cost you.
Okay.
Don't test me.
Flames within.
You'll be sorry for that.
Okay.
Don't test me.
Do that, try to confuse them.
On me.
Now it's my move.
Okay. Alright. So,
Shine. Thank you.
that's different.
Give it a shot. Don't screw with me.
Now
Okay.
it's time to boost.
Alright, let's see here.
Don't test me. How about a nice dirt?
You said a dirt nap, huh? For that, you get that.
Eat it. Over here. Get lost. Get lost.
Okay.
Yes, I've gotten rusty.
Take it a shot.
I'll take you on.
Okay.
Blossom for me.
Oh, I chose the wrong one.
I'll take that.
Oh well.
A boost would work here.
Don't test.
Okay, nothing there.
Thanks, pal.
Okay.
Eat it.
At your service.
Now
Okay.
it's time to boost.
Good luck.
Okay, so we don't have any here.
Don't test me.
So we'll do that.
Get lost. Get lost. Bring it on.
Okay.
Shard boost to get the upper hand.
Think fast. Take this. Over here. Get lost.
I'll take you on.
Okay.
How about a nice dirt now?
You like saying that, huh? But it's you that does it.
I'll take that.
At your service. Be ready to help.
And we'll do that.
Here goes.
She should have a revival in here.
I've got this. Great circle of light. Give unto us the breath of life.
I'll take that.
Increased.
Eat it! Cypher activate! Cypher activate! Lightning! Making a shot!
You'll be sorry for that.
Now the opportunity.
Kinda dumb that I can't do that, but time to do this. He had an MP before, but he doesn't now.
Boost gauge limiter released.
Impossible!
Not done yet. Barry, now!
Okay.
Over here! All for you!
Get lost!
You'll be sorry for that.
Okay.
Keep it up. It's working.
Have some of this!
Stronger than ever.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, they're tough. But our money view hostile suppressed. Is this really all they're good for? Now we need to figure out what to do with all this data and hardware. Let's see, wipe the data and leave things to the guild, leave the data to the affected parties, and destroy the hardware. We'll leave things to the guild. We made an agreement with our clients. Their personal information and records of their criminal activity goes. But as for the rest of it, might as well let the guild decide. You're right, and they can't decide what to do with them. And they can decide what to do with them too. We should cooperate with the police too, so that they can make sure something like this doesn't happen again. Yeah, that's a good idea. After that, they anonymously reported the Dollar family and left. Then they returned to their clients to make a report. I can't believe you were able to solve this so quickly, thank you. So we're not going to be forced to do any more illegal jobs, right? Correct, you should be okay. We erased all the dirt they had on you. And the police and guild will handle the rest. You're even better than rumors say. How can I ever thank you? We're just glad we were able to find a workable solution. Just hope you've learned your lesson and will be more careful in the future. No matter how good something seems, there's usually a catch, especially things you find on the net. Plus, if you work for your Mira, you'll think more about how you should spend it. Right, I'll remember that. Thanks for everything, really.
Well done, everyone.
Ooh, nice.
Reward deposited.
I got everything, huh? Kinda crazy there. Okay, so we've got one other place in here. And we're kind of close on time. Not too close, but close enough that I should check how much I've got of this. Because I'm not too sure I can get the entire thing done. Okay, so... Okay, so there's nothing in Satan for us to do. Doesn't seem like there's too much. It might go a while, but we can see how things fare at least right now. Well, it's kind of a toss-up. We're not close to any ending, so I might just end it early when the time comes. Or I shouldn't say early, I should just say finally end on time for once.
Well, well, speak of the devil. Your sense of timing is so on point, it's scary.
Hey there, Arkwright. Been a while since I've seen you and the whole gang together.
Yep, well, minus Master and Judith at the moment anyway. I see you decided to drop by too, Ren. Going by the uniform, I'm guessing you're planning to pay a visit to Armace later?
I know I've more or less handed over the reins to you and the others, but there are still a few loose ends to tie up. I'd also like to help Albert as much as I'm able before I return home.
I see. You guys are gonna have it rough when she's gone. Leave it to Super Schoolgirl to leave supersized shoes to fill. You're heading back to Liberal after the first semester is over, right? We're gonna miss you lots.
I appreciate that, but my return is overdue. I already extended my stay more than 3 months past my original exchange period.
I think that's part of the reason she's been dropping by the guild every now and then lately. There's also the fact that she's with the West Zamuria Tech Union. Project Startaker moving ahead of schedule affects them too.
Wondered if that was the case. Oh, by the way, is Elaine out right now? She's in the middle of handling a request at the moment. As you can well imagine, things have been rather hectic since yesterday.
I heard you guys went to Marduk HQ. Color me curious. You up for a little info swapping with your pals at the guild?
Damn it, lured in with the scent of intel. Walk like right into the bear's trap. Go us. Hee. Well, at least now we can cut to the chase without pretext. FYI, if you're expecting us to go spilling all our beans, you're gonna walk away disappointed. Wait, hold up. Clauselli, your friends were at Marduk with us. Did they not tell you all about it?
No clue what you're talking about.
Okay, so you guys are slammed, but not because of any activity from criminal organizations, foreign or otherwise. I got that right. That's the gist, yeah. We've seen no signs of mafia movement, not from the likes of the Dollar family, or any of the random Edith gangs. And there hasn't been so much as a peep about groups like the Scorpions of Zahat or Zect Arms. Now that Hayway's got their crap together, I bet they've got the underworld more under their thumb than ever. But I don't think that's all there is to it. Even the CID's been taking a catnap, seems like. For real? You're right about Hayway being stronger than ever thanks to the Liu and Lee families working hand in glove. Could the CID's inactivity be in part due to the space program? I suppose that's possible. They've primarily been working to defend the project, so they may well have elected to narrow their focus. Perhaps to prevent a crisis on the level of what Almada did last year. They probably have what happened in March on the brain too, especially because of the coup d'etat, even if it didn't actually happen. I'm sure they're willing to go to whatever lengths to remove any and all obstacles that might stand in the way of the space program. I can certainly understand the plan's importance, but what's puzzling me is why they're pursuing it so aggressively. What has them in such a hurry, I wonder? That's the million-mirror question right there. Anyway, circling back to criminal organization movements, any word on the society? Oh yeah, them. I know we've worked with the Ouroboros before, but not because we wanted to. Those circus freaks have put Samaria through enough hell to last a lifetime. Right, and the Oathbreaker especially hasn't spared us any of that grief. Mr. Slacian, I wish I had news to share, but alas, I'm not even privy to the status of their pact with the President. Wait, what? Okay. I have a hunch, however, that they've yet another dastardly plot simmering in the wings. Of course they do, that goes without saying. Well, with all the hair behind the scenes string pulling in Liberal Crossbell and the Empire. Which is why we should keep our eyes and ears open for any society goings on. If you notice anything, let us know straight away. And that goes triple for if any new enforcers pop up. Depending on their enforcer number, HQ might even send more bracers here to back us up. So seriously? So someone other than Walter, Lucreza, and the twins then? Gotcha. Perhaps they're referring to the infamous almighty conflagration, or could it be?
Huh? Who are you guys talking to down there? Of course. Arc Ride Solutions. Why am I not surprised?
Nice to see you too, Mr. Chip on Shoulder. And here I thought we'd finally landed in your good graces after wrapping up that coup d'etat business together.
I already regret that whole thing without you bringing it up. Thinking about it just makes me want to die of embarrassment. Anyway, it's not like I have anything against you guys anymore. Your morally bankrupt law-skirting boss aside.
All right, you've made your point, Alvis. So, I take it you're all doing some investigating as well? We have a busy few weeks ahead of us, so why don't we work together sometime? A little help here and there can go a long way.
Right, teamwork makes the dream work after all. No objections here, especially since you asked so nicely. Be swell if old Grumpy Green was half as friendly as you.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, we're heading out now.
Oh yeah. You two were going out to patrol the outskirts this morning, right?
Not that I have anything to worry about with you both on the case, but good luck out there all the same.
Thanks. You too.
All right, I'll pull the car around then. Let's go.
On that note, I think I'll take my leave. Thanks for giving us the dirt, Ren. I know you've still got a bit before you head back to Liberal, so keep the visits coming till then, you hear? If you insist, now then, Agnes, Van, you and the others, you do your best out there, okay? We will, and please let us know if you need any help with things at the Academy. I'll drop a line if anything comes up. You be sure to keep me in the loop too, you got it? Very well. If I catch word of any Morley Gray going, on, you'll be the first to know. Well, I'd better be going. Ta-ta for now. The Morley Gray stuff aside, it really is nice to see her smile like that. Yes, and we have you to thank for that arc ride? Well, you and the other folks at our maze, anyway. I wouldn't say that. She's already pretty blessed with a good family and friends, even outside of us. Still, I'd be happy if we were able to help her, even if only a little. Sigh. I really am going to miss her. Same here. She did so much for me over this last year. We may live in an era where international communication is at our fingertips, but she will certainly be missed all the same. Okay, we should probably get back to work. Like I said earlier, keep your eyes, ears, and nose open for trouble. That keen sense of yours might help you sniff out something we missed. As for me, I'm going to be away this afternoon. Got a job out of the city. If you notice anything, though, hit us up, and we might reach out if we have any questions ourselves, too. Oh, sure, y'all can call whenever. Out of the city. Oh, maybe she's going to help them. Good news is Elaine will be here to pick up the slack. If you're ever in a pinch, she's just a few keystrokes away. I'm sure she'll be down to drop whatever she's doing and help off the books like she's done before. Yeah, no doubt. Can't ask for a more efficient bracer to work with than her, you know? In fact, I'd say she's a match made in heaven for you guys. Indeed, so long as Elaine is willing, we have no issue with loaning her out to your group. You bracers don't have a supple bone in your bodies. I could watch you get poked and prodded like this all day and never get bored.
Please, I'm begging you.
Okay. So that means we cleared up this place. Go over to Satan. So I don't think I've got too much time for a side quest.
Time to depart.
How's that project coming along?
Oh, this could also be a side quest too.
What do we have here?
There's a 4SPG on the bulletin board. Waterway Works Bounty. We have recently received reports of a dangerous monster in the area. Location, the depths of the Satan District Waterworks. Monsters, we don't know. We request Arkwright Solutions to handle this immediately. Alright, considering the time, this side quest might be our last of the day. We're not through the part of the act yet, but time-wise, that's probably all I've got. Okay, we've got a monster extermination request, and from the CID to boot. No doubt this is Renee's handiwork. It says the target's identity is unknown. That's perfect. We need to test our new shard tactics anyway. Yeah, okay, let's get to work. Okay, you can accept quests and the like by inspecting bulletin boards. Alright. So, we just go to the sewer then. Okay, so we have to go down here. There we go. Looks like the unlock code's been updated. There, that ought to do it. There's a dangerous monster here, I can feel it. That'll be the reason why this place hasn't been cleaned out in a good long while. Alright, just for caution's sake, before we start our search, if you want to adjust your ornaments, just let me know. I can help with that whenever you need. Thank you, Catcher. Or Quattro. There's something I want to test out here, but for now, let's press on. You can now customize ornaments from the main menu. Alright. So, do that.
Good stuff. Chalk one up. Chalk one up.
Okay. Save here, just as precaution.
Enemy suppressed.
Looks like we've already run into some garbage that needs cleaning. Wasn't there something you mentioned earlier that you wanted to try, Van? Yeah, truth is there's another new function we didn't get to try out during the training at Marduk HQ. Seems like I'm the only one in our current group who can manage it, though. It's called Awakening. Oh, sounds pretty strong. And you're planning to test it out on these enemies here? Yep, that's the plan. Figure I'd better give it a trial run sooner than later. In any case, all the other new shard functions work just like how I told you guys. Follow my lead and try not to get left behind. Got it, understood. About Awakening. Some characters, including Van, can use their Zypha to temporarily draw out latent power that lies deep within them. During field battles, this can have effects such as increasing attack power, slowly recovering HP. Additionally, after entering a command battle, you'll start the fight with each character's self-buffing craft activated for one turn. Okay. Press R3 and L3 together to use Awakening. In Van's case, this will activate his Quingon technique. Heated stance. Not only will it increase his speed and attack power, but it will gradually refill his HP as well. Alright.
An enemy mob.
His energy levels are off the charts.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
Okay.
Huh. So this power comes from within, huh?
Van, I would caution against repeated use, given how it depletes your stamina levels.
If you're ever feeling tired, just hang back and we'll take the wheel.
Okay.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
There! Let's get to work! Snooze, you lose!
At your service.
Use the shard boost. Show them what you got.
Allow me to help.
Aaron, right on! Get more! Take it home, Fairy!
Okay.
Go all in on her!
Do that one. Okay. Okay. Let's do that because it'll help keep the EP up.
Give us your blessings.
I'll take that.
At your service.
Now is an opportune time to boost.
Okay. Do that. Okay, they're in.
Falls in your court.
couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
That was amazing, Aaron.
Watch out for ranged attacks!
Let's get this
Okay.
Get him on, yes.
Okay. Do that so that they can recover EP.
Holy bloom!
I'll take that.
Barry!
A boost would work here.
Too late! You're toast! Aaron!
Now is an opportune time to boost.
Go all in on it.
Can't believe that.
Initiating drive.
Okay, now I can do something.
That's what you get.
You're on fire, Aaron!
Okay, so get a chest here.
Looks like the game's on here.
Finish the job.
Look out!
Okay.
Good luck!
Okay.
Certain arts will work better. Flames protect us.
Good luck!
Call from your court. Raging Buster! Let's clinch gun! Got him all. Take it home, Fairy!
Now!
Here to help.
Okay.
Here's some extra!
Here's a little more. They're stunned.
Aaron!
Now is an opportune time to follow me.
Yes!
Okay! There we go!
Here goes!
Go full throttle! COC, activate!
Okay.
Flames protect us!
Push back! Over here! All for you! One more!
Show them what
Okay.
Let's clinch it! All right. Got him all. Nice! That went great!
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Okay, can't get over there. Well, unless there's a way to, but I don't think so.
Ready to rumble!
Okay, so that worked.
That looks like a nice chest.
Okay, good. Good thing I tested that out. Okay, so we've got 2 chests up there.
Keep your distance as you're attacking. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Snooze you lose!
Okay.
I'm on it.
Ready to rumble!
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You kick butt, man!
Let's keep moving ahead.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
I'll give it my best.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Victory's ours.
Okay. Ah, okay, it's all connected, okay.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Get an engagement. Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Now we're talking. That one looks tough. Take down. Next. Take this. I'll take you on.
Okay.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Here's some.
Here to help.
Come on!
You'll be sorry for that.
Now is the opportune time to boost. Certain arts will prove more effective.
Down.
Easy target.
You've got this, Agnes.
Okay.
Grant them light! Shine!
Thank you. I'll take that.
Fan! Use a shard
Okay.
boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
Raining down the pain. Bottle up.
Come on.
At your service.
Okay.
If you please.
Double up. Run. Got some more.
There we go.
Just getting warmed up.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
Okay.
Watch out for ranged attacks. Commencing weather. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Okay.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you up. There.
Okay.
Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Gauge fully replenished.
Watch it. That one's big.
Now, hit him with shards.
Here to help.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Then get.
Show me what you got.
Okay, so can't do.
At your service.
Activate spell.
Gotcha.
Here. Aaron. Here's some.
You've got this, Agnes.
Grant them light! Shine!
Thank you. I'll take that.
At your service.
Okay.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Attack their weakness with an art.
Show me what you got.
Okay.
Show them what you got.
Being fast! Take this!
Here to help.
Now is the opportune time to boost.
Sucker! Here's a little more.
At your service.
Activating skill.
Huh?
Slow ass.
I'll take you on.
Okay.
Initiating drive.
Thank
you.
I'll take that. Here goes.
Activating skill. Easy target.
You're up, Aaron.
Here's some extra.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're on fire, Aaron.
There! Gotcha! Kick some ass!
Activating skill.
Follow up! Got it! Got looks like some good loot.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, then.
Okay. got at least one chest up here. Something's there. Looking carefully, I can see some faint light and some moving around. It's probably a monster with stealth capabilities. Let's try and covering them with shards. After we can use lock and pummel them to death and invisibility be damned. Okay, execute shard search.
I'm getting a reading. You should investigate the area. Getting engagement. Brace yourself.
Okay.
Show them what you got.
Follow up. All right. Nice. That went great. Pretty hot shit, Van.
Okay, there we go.
Keep your distance as you're attacking. Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Show them what you're really capable of.
Here to help.
Show them what you got.
Over here. All for you. Take it home, Fairy. Sucker.
And yes.
Activating skill.
Here's some extra. Aaron.
Now is an opportune time to boost.
There we go.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You're
Okay.
fire, Aaron.
Oh, this little gadget looks familiar. There's an orbital lock on it, if I remember right. Mayor Theo should be able to help us unlock it. Yes, however, the security on the lock appears to be better than the previous ones. Right, for this box in particular, it seems only Theo can open it. For now, we may as well take what we can get. Agreed. Been a while since we've done this. Okay. Don't really like this one, but it should be simple since it's required.
Access granted. Commencing operation.
Okay, quickly navigate through the maze, and then the same thing. Okay. Enter the code. You from right to from left to right. Make an error, and you'll have no choice but to start the code from the beginning.
Analyzing code.
Okay.
Security clear. Analyzing code. Security clear. Mission accomplished.
Ooh, alter Edna, Nice. Okay. Okay, looks like we have a point.
Okay, let's take a quick pit stop.
Cover that.
Doctor ordered.
Let's see. All Alright, so we can get quite a few of them, but only 2 seem to be there of them, so we'll get that one, purchase, and then this. Okay. Rigid shoes. We get a speed increase, but nothing else. So, purchase. Okay. That one. That one. Good there. Okay. Ornament settings. Okay. Well, we definitely want this one. Do it, you. Not anything I see there. Open slots. Okay, so we'll do that. This. And that. 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 This. And that's all that we can do there. Do that one. Okay, nothing there. We can unlock that one. Okay. That's about all. Okay, so got that. Exit. Buy items. Okay, so this one's a bit much. Let's see. Get 2 of those. Do that one. That one. Okay. Now, got that. Cover.
I feel good as new.
Save here just in case.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
And now to take on our bounty. A fearsome foe is prowling around. Exterminate him.
Warning, A-level threat detected.
I see.
At your service.
A boost would work here.
Wrap them out.
Okay.
Activate skill.
Give me power. Yeah. You're finished. Bigness. Rampage.
Boost gauge limit broken.
Activating
Brace yourself. Vandalize! Ray!
Escape perimeter unlocked.
Okay.
Go all in on him.
Out with the bang.
Soar for me! Vertex dance!
Boost gauge limiter released.
Okay.
Keep it up. It's working.
Okay, do you? Okay. See. Okay, shield surge.
Let's party.
Okay.
Go all in on him.
Do that one.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Okay.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
Under here. That'll cost you.
Okay.
Keep it up. It's working.
Activating skill.
Target locked. You're trapped.
Bring it on!
Okay.
Over here! All for you! Get him on, yes!
Grant them light. Shine. Thank you.
I'll take that.
Aaron.
Okay.
Let's shop.
Time to go all out.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Soar for me! Vertex dance!
Boost gauge limiter released.
Okay.
Time to go all out. Easy target.
Here to help.
Okay.
Good luck.
Case of Earth. Oh, okay.
Pull out all the stops!
At your service.
Crest is a defensive one, though. So we'll do that.
Flames protect us.
Initiating drive.
Gotcha.
Thank you. I'll take you on. Grant them light. Shine. Thank you.
I'll take that.
At your service.
There!
Allow me to help.
Here to help.
Okay.
Gotcha! Now! You'll pay for that!
Okay.
There we go.
You're up, Aaron! Go all in on him! Time for the main event! Vandalize! Ray!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
thinking you'll miss it. Soar for me! Phoenix Dance! Barry, now!
Flames, give me power. You're finished. Bigness, rampage. They flinched, and yes.
Activating skill.
Off we go.
Right on!
Now. Fan. Activating skill.
Follow up!
Understood. There we go.
Nice! Moving on up.
Ooh, nice.
Stop here. I'm not done yet.
Getting sharper.
Ooh, nice. Obtain Septium Vein from Lawn Monster.
Great job, you guys.
Alright.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Alright, let's see here. We should definitely get out of here.
I feel good as new.
Oh, there we go. We can that way. No, not that one.
Shock one up.
Okay, so set things up for next time. We'll go here.
Time to depart.
And I'm gonna save here and call it. I thank you all for coming. If you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and share this with anybody else that you think might enjoy this. And if you'd like the chance to chill with me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon to hopefully be notified of when I'll be live again. As for when I'll be live again, I am thinking tomorrow. But I usually keep people up to date on that on the posts tab of my YouTube channel, so be sure to check there. And if you're on Twitch, you all know what to do. Speaking of Twitch, let me find somebody to raid. Okay. Got Meow Ting Z playing Zelda, so let's go ahead and raid him. He's a cool individual. Nice and chill, enjoys the dark humor. He plays a lot of retro stuff. Give him my regards and tell him I'll be there when I can. With that out of the way, I thank you all again for coming. Bye!